Hi there, Guanqin. Well, China and other Asian countries forming the core of the Boao Forum continue to develop rapidly. What did Premier Li Keqiang have to say about the Asian economy overall?
Afternoon, Edwin. Well, Premier Li Keqiang's speech is closely related to this year's theme of Boao Forum. He had his own idea about Asia's new future and what are the new drivers for the region's economic growth. And he said the Asian economies are at a crucial stage of their development.
Asian countries are developing nations with low per capita GDP and uneven regional development. Over 700 million people in Asia still live below the international poverty line. Asia is faced with huge challenges of growing the economy and improving people's livelihood. And Asian countries have to address both old problems and new ones. Ultimately, the key to solving Asia's problems lies in development. It is development that will change the world and shape the future. Development, therefore, remains the top priority of Asian countries.
Premier Li Keqiang also proposed 3 measures to further boost regional economic integration. Firstly, to seek common development by promoting regional comprehensive economic partnership. And secondly, to deepen economic integration by building economic zones and enhancing economic cooperation along the industrial chain. And thirdly, to seek peaceful development. And regarding the recent tensions around the South China Sea issue, Premier Li Keqiang said peace and stability are in line with the interests of all parties. Back to you.
Guanqin, it was a wide-ranging speech, and Premier Li did make the point that Asia's development is important to the future of the world, and China's development is closely bound up with Asia. What's his assessment of China's economic development?
Premier Li Keqiang's his message on China's economy is very clear. He said China has big potential to further unleash momentum and sustain economic growth in the future. And the government has enough policy tools to deal with the downside risks of the economy. And he said the government will not use stimulus policies to deal with short-term fluctuations.
In exercising macro control, we will endeavor to strike a balance between aggregate supply and demand, focus on improving the economic structure, ensure proper policy intensity in the light of changing situation, and take targeted and differentiated measures as appropriate. We will not resort to short-term stimulus policies just because of temporary economic fluctuations, and we will pay more attention to sound development in the medium to long run.
He also identified 3 drivers for China's future economic growth. Firstly, deepening reforms. Secondly, adjusting economic structure. And thirdly, improving people's livelihood. Back to you.